Welcome, guys. This is African political arena. There's a lot of politics in Western Kenya and also around or in Nyanza. And there's sort of a political fight between the Luos and Luyas political fight. I hope I made that clear. So many people from Western who are elected, they are actually not in support of the broad-based arrangement. Almost all of them, there are so many elected leaders, they are not in support. While in Nyanza, the opposite. So many elected, almost all of them, they are in support of the broad-based arrangement. And that is why there's this fight, pull and push from both sides. Now, Raila Odinga, so many people told him not to get into a broad-based arrangement with this group, with President Ruto's government. Now, he said, and he's told people, I decided to bring in the experts. And he brought in the CS Mbadi, and he brought in the other guy called Wandai, if I'm not wrong, yeah. These two guys, sometimes I feel like laughing, honestly. These people are, they are monos. They are in somebody's house, but they seem to defend the government more than even the founders of the Kenya Kwanza. If you compare John Bandi, that one, plus Wandai, those two guys, they defend almost in all platforms. They are always defending the government compared to even the likes of the founders of Kenya Kwanza. Those CS is like Alice Wahome. There's another one called Alfred Motua and so many others. In fact, some you can't even remember the name simply because they don't speak a lot about, because most of those, the ones we know, are those who engage in politics. These two guys defend the government is like more than the founder members of Kenya Kwanza, and they should be careful. Now, John Mbadi recently spoke about capitation, reduction, and all that. Only days later, the PS speaks the opposite. The deputy president speaks the opposite. Also, the president himself, yesterday, he spoke the opposite. And this guy now is being seen as if he's incompetent. The so-called RAILA'S experts, they are now turning to be like people who are incompetent. I want to play an audio from Boni Halwale.
Manifesto yenye tulifanya na Mheshimiwa Ruto haikusema kwamba watoto walipishwe karo. Wewe bali nyinyi ndio tulishinda. Kama nyinyi mpango yenu ilikuwa kulipisha watoto karo, wait when you win is when you will do that. But for now,
you've heard the weight in that statement. He says, this is not your government. We have our own manifesto. Wait until you win. In other words, this is not your house. These two guys should just reduce the talks about, and even Wanga, that group. Yes, you're in the broad-based. Nobody is saying you shouldn't. But they have even the founder members of this party, the Kenya Kwanza, and they are feeling like, hey, did you come here to replace us or to tell us what to do? You know nothing. Can you imagine? Now, who now looks like the new CS, the RAILA'S expert, Mbadi. he looks like somebody who's incompetent. In fact, I'll play another audio of the Lugari member of parliament, former member of parliament. I think he's now the DG of a county in the same in Western. He said that we just don't need such people, incompetent people in government. We need people who can work. We don't need you.
Waziri wa finance ukabilie Kikenya, lakini vitu wanatuwekea vitu akina Mbadi, mtu unaenda kwa kamati ya bunge before wakina nabii hao education, unaenda wambia capitation ya shule umereduce from 20,244 to 16,600. Are you a madman? Are you a madman? Hao mawaziri kama hao ndio foolish, watolewe kwa bara.
You heard? That is Ayub Savula. Again, he's from Western. I told you most of the people who are not in support of the broad-based from this, they actually Western, when these are neighbors, when Luo Nyanza, people are in support, probably the Luo side, there's some agreement, or there was something they were promised. That is Ayub Savula. He's a deputy governor. I can't remember the county. You can tell me. I think he's the deputy governor for Kakamega, if I'm not wrong. But you can tell me on the comment. Bottom line, Raila brought in the so-called the experts, people to change these things. But so a few months down the line, the same people who sort of said they brought in, because even Western, even those people, they were in support of this until now. They're saying that this guy is incompetent. He's not good. And Raila Odinga has been advised by Rigathi Gachagua. I've seen him. He's told him, whatever you have not seen anything. You think Raila Odinga, you think the president is your friend? Do you know what I did for me to be his deputy president, and I was impeached? Don't think you're special. Don't think you're so good. So Raila Odinga should be careful again, because Rigathi Gachagua said the other day that when you get into, or when you're given a job by one William Ruto, you're told what to say. So I sort of don't even blame Mbadi, the CS. Probably was told, go and say this, sort of to, when things now turn out that the people are not happy, then the president and the deputy and so many others, they are now there saying, hey, that is not our stand. The contradiction. And at the same, now you're the one who look like somebody who is incompetent. And you know what? They're in a position whereby they can't get out of even this government. They can't, simply because the Kenya Kwanza group will start telling them, you tried, you're unable. We decided we don't even need you, simply because we thought you're bringing more wisdom to this, more knowledge. But we've seen you're very incompetent. That is what they'll say. So these guys should talk less and toe the line. They made their bed. When they decided to join this government, they have to lie on it. There are consequences. Hey, what do you think around this issue? Do you think Raila's experts are actually experts, or they are incompetent? What is your take? Do you support the broad-based arrangement? What's your take? Let me know on the comment section, and kindly again like my video and subscribe to my channel. Thanks a lot.